Thank you so very much. And first of all, a big grand salute to all the cyber warriors out over here who are constantly losing their sleep to ensure they keep their organization protected. So one of my salutes to all of you. I will now, looking at me, you cannot think that I'll be doing the 1, 2, 3 hands up exercise because I myself am not that fit like a lot of you who are. And I'm being constantly reminding that I'm being given 15 minutes to present. My simple thoughts are, if my solution takes 5 minutes to get deployed, why should I be talking for 15 minutes? So I'll talk in for 10 minutes and give you the 5 minutes for the deployment of my product. So first of all, I'll just have one hands up. How many of you have adopted cloud in some form, some fashion, some way or the other? Perfect. I think so most of you whom I see have adopted cloud in some form, way or other. And that's the constant thing that I keep on hearing from whichever discussion I go to. Whether I speak to the digital natives, whether I speak to the largest of the manufacturing organizations, everybody has adopted cloud in some form, fashion. Whether it could be the pandemic, whether it could be the nature of business because they have to do. And how many of you have heard the constant word that what we call it as, how should I put it? Is my cloud secure? Do you, anybody of you lose sleeps over wondering whether your cloud is secure or not? That's the common thing that we keep on hearing, that is my cloud secure or not? That's where we decided as Orca Security. So we are a Israeli startup security company headquartered out of US, but the technical folks based out of Israel, where we decided to do something which is completely different from the way what industry has been doing. As security practitioners, what we have been doing is we have been throwing one agent over the other. If you remember your desktops, what we did was we had one antivirus agent, then we deployed a DLP agent, then we deployed a proxy agent, and we started having the agent sprawl. The similar setup we started doing for our cloud. We throw it through in one tool, say for example the CSPM. Then we said, okay, CSPM is not working, let's move into CWP. So we said we will put another agent for CWP. We said, okay, this CWP is also not working, let's put another agent, CIEM. Okay, this is not working, let's put another agent, CDR. Okay, this is not working, let's put another agent, API security. And the similar way we started doing with our cloud security. So as Orca, we decided we are going to completely change all this. And how we're going to change this? We are going to make the life of our CISOs very simple. And how will we do that? We will make this platform completely agentless. That means to deploy Orca, you need not even deploy one single agent into your environment. That's the first premise that we started on. And Orca was started by ex-Checkpoint and Palo Alto executives who found that there is a problem with agents, that they do not scale, they have a lot of too much dependency on the agents. From a funding perspective, Orca has been funded by Google, which is one of our largest investors as we speak. We have been funded by Temasek Ventures, which is the holding company of Singapore. As we speak, we are about 500 people across the globe, and we protect close to about 20% of the Fortune 100 companies is what we protect. Some of our largest customers, if you see on the board, NCR, SAP, Autodesk, all of these have adopted Orca in some form, some way or the other. Specifically from the Indian industry, I just want to leave you with one simple thought, that we have a cloud in India. So from a data residency perspective, from data regulation perspective, everything stays in India from that perspective. From a support perspective, we have an entire support team based out of India. If you look at what are the challenges that we are going to solve, I just want to leave you with these 4 things that we do. The first thing that we do is coverage. What we tell you is that we are going to assure you 100% coverage or visibility of your cloud estate. And why I say I have huge respect to our CISOs, because they are fighting a battle which they don't know who the enemy is, how their territory looks like. And specifically with cloud, this has become a major challenge. Earlier, you need to know how your infrastructure looks like, how many servers you have, how many endpoints you have. The biggest challenge with cloud is people spin up a cloud server and they just do their work, shut it down, and just forget to just close that server. That's a big challenge. They do not realize it's like a shadow IT for you. People spinning up servers overnight, doing the job, and then thinking that it's all over for them. And it's the CISOs then who need to protect this. So the first thing that we do is give you visibility of your multi-cloud estate 100%. That means we tell you how many assets are there, what's the infra that you have, what are the entitlements that you have, everything. The second thing that we talk about is being comprehensive. We don't throw you tools over tools saying that I have a CSPM, I have a CWP, I have a CIAM, I have a CDR. We tell you we have one single platform which can help you not get your name on the social media or in the media for the wrong reasons. We want our CISO's name to be there on the social media for all the right reasons that are there for the organization that they are protected. That's one aim that we have, that we want to give you a peaceful sleep at night. That's on comprehensiveness. The third part is context. What we want to do is we want to prioritize things for you. Every tool can throw alerts over alerts for you. Maybe we have heard about all the breaches, and then we know the SIM was able to find out that thing at a later stage. We want to tell you that we are going to prioritize and contextualize alerts for you. That means I will tell you what are the 1% alerts that you should be focusing on, rather than throwing alerts and alerts, alert fatigue we call it. People call it finding a needle in a haystack. I call it finding a needle in a needle stack. So the first thing that we do is we tell you 1% of the alerts that you need to focus on. Just not tell you what are the alerts. We tell you how you need to fix them. And if you want us to auto-remediate for you, we do the auto-remediation. And the fourth part is consumable. This can be consumed for your SIM analysis, for your SOC analysis, for your SOAR analysis, and this can be consumed. The first thing that we solve is agents don't scale. So first of all, you need to deploy agents. It takes months, it takes years sometimes. I was having a discussion with one of the CISOs about 2 days back, and he told me that his vulnerability management agent took a year to stabilize. We don't do that. We just tell you that this product will be up and running in matter of a few minutes, and you will be able to get visibility in the next few hours. So the first thing that we solve, the second thing we solve is the alert overload. Every time we have seen CISOs getting tons and tons of alert where the CISOs or the security team are overwhelmed. We speak to CISOs and they say, I have a team of 4 people. You'd let me know how many alerts my team can handle. So what we tell you, we are only going to tell you the alerts which matter to you. The first 1% of the alert you need to fix. When you fix those 1% of the alerts, we tell you which are the next ones that you need to focus on. So that's where we start prioritizing the alerts for you. Then we say comprehensive coverage across cloud. So agentless scanning. So we do a scanning, but we do not put any agents inside your workload. This is a patented technology which we call side scan, using which we are able to give you results in matter of minutes. We tell you which are the identities, which are the cloud risks that you need to prioritize first. This is a patent pending technology which we can talk more about once we meet. What we do is, using our patented Orca scanning, we take a snapshot of your cloud estate, mount it onto a volume, and then use a Orca scanner, which gives you 2 benefits. First, we do not overload any of your cloud estate. And second, it is completely agentless. That means there is no requirement of an agent to be deployed. We read in data from all the data sources. It could be buckets, it could be your S3 buckets, it could be your Lambda function. So we read from all across. And we tell you which are your vulnerabilities in your cloud, what's the misconfigurations that you have in your cloud, what's your data exposure. Do you have any PII data which is there in your buckets, in your databases, in your S3 buckets, in your EC2 instances? We talked about malwares. Are there any malwares which can impact you? And the API security. Without deploying the need of any agents, we tell you how many APIs are there, how many APIs are overexposed, or what is the risk those APIs can have for you. And then we talk about the lateral movement risk that we can save you through. So that's all what we do in a nutshell. If you ask me one last slide which I would like to talk about, this is what security looks like. 3 simple steps, 1, 2, 3 simple clicks of a button. Orca gets deployed. We scan your entire cloud estate. We tell you how many machines are up and running, how many stopped, when did you stop, how many licenses that are there, how many operating systems which are going to get end of support. We tell you the 1% of the alerts which matter. And then we talk about the CIC integration or the shift left of the security paradigm, where we say we will talk about how your product can integrate with the CI/CD pipeline, and we can tell you the alerts, the vulnerabilities before the codes move into production, and we cover 100% of your cloud asset. That means there is no blind spots in your environment. Life with Orca, view your cloud asset, prioritize what matters, start fixing issues, always on security, one tool to do all that. That's all what we do, is one single platform to fix all your cloud security issues. Thank you so very much.